Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Chat with Lindsey and Neely.
Hey, y'all.
I was running all the way up until about 1 minute ago, trying to pull everything together and get everything done. And
No, she's just
that's
better
life.
than us at the whole always being active. That's all.
There
That's
you
all.
go.
She was just
I,
running and running and running and running.
I got a lot of steps in. There are weeks where I get here, like 30
I
minutes
can't with
early, and
it.
I'm just like, well, what am I going to do? Just sit here and wait. And then
That's right.
there are other
Yeah.
weeks where I come sliding in at the very last minute, and that's life.
I mean, but it's to be fair, I do the same thing. So we're fortunately on opposite schedules for when we do
Yes,
that. So
right.
that's a huge win.
That works. That works. I am getting over a cold. We got home from our trip, and that
Yes.
was, we got home on Tuesday, so that was a week ago, a little over a week ago.
Right.
And when we got home, Levi was a little sniffly, and I was like, "That's suspicious." And then Renee and I both came down with whatever it is, and Talia too. So it's making the rounds
Uh-huh.
perfectly. So I'm just glad that we didn't get sick on our trip or right before our trip.
Yeah,
You know.
I for sure agree with that. Like being sick
Mm.
and traveling, you're already in a state of just a little bit of a heightened awareness about life. And then you tack on your body being under an even more intentional stressor. No, no,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, thank you.
So, but thankfully it seems like it's only gonna be like a 3-day type thing, which is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad that it has a departure date.
That's what it seems like. I mean, things could take a turn for the worse, but I'm believing that they won't.
I will believe that with you.
I'm believing that they're on their way out.
Yeah, it sounds good. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, Marie, gets the gold star this morning for first in the chat, watching while sewing. You also get a good
That's
gold
so
star for that.
fun.
Uh-oh.
I like sewing.
Oh, dear. Nightbot is, banning people when it's
Oh
not supposed
dear.
to. They just banned Kelly.
What?
That is okay, can you go into yours? Because I think I set mine not to be a moderator. Just yeah, I have
Mm,
mine all set not to moderate. Can you go into yours and just go to chat moderation and make sure all of that is disabled?
yep.
Sorry, Kelly. And of course
Okay.
oh, it was because of too many emojis.
Oh.
Are you able oh, it says warning, so hopefully she's not banned completely. That Nightbot, man. Um,
It has thoughts, feelings, and emotions of its own that it will act on.
yeah, apparently. All right, but hopefully not anymore because we've disinvited it from the party.
We told it no, 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 thank you.
Yeah. Kelly, let us know if you're still here, maybe without emojis. Okay,
Oh,
there it is.
Kelly, don't
Don't
be
be sorry.
sorry. Please do not be sorry. We like the emojis.
Yeah,
They help
right.
us to understand what you got going on. We like them. And we
Oh,
put
goodness.
Nightbot in timeout now because
Yeah,
Nightbot does not dominate this situation. We are in charge.
exactly. Exactly.
We only like
Reese is
Nightbot for the
here.
giveaway information.
Yeah, all we need the Nightbot for is giveaways. Thank you very much.
It overstepped its bounds.
Stay in your
That's for
lane,
sure.
Nightbot.
It worked beyond the scope it was hired for.
Yeah. Jennifer is here. Hello. Rick Wynn, happy Wednesday. Platte River Keto is here. Hello. Catching us again. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, Kelly is here with all the emojis that we love. Let's see. Julie is here, says happy birthday. Thank you. Lindsay's birthday was just a few days ago. Mine is coming up
Yeah.
in just a few days. So we're still in the midst of celebrating birthday month here. Let's see. Serendipity is here. Good morning. And Kelly is still here. Thank you. Oh, she wrote smile. That's the way to do it.
I don't know
Just
how
write
to give it.
smile, 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 smile. Uh,
Give me the double thumbs up.
I
Will it
don't,
give
I
me a
don't,
peace sign?
I don't understand that. There you
And will
go.
it do two peace signs? Will it give me,
Hmm,
see? It just
there
hates
you
my thumbs up. Maybe I
go.
don't have a thummy enough thumb. Okay, we're regrouping.
Chris
Regrouping.
Bear is here. Chris Bear is here,
Shh.
everyone.
It's Chris Bear season. We are hunting Quiz Bears. What a
Oh my God.
wascally wabbit.
I had so much fun. Well, I've put out 2 KetoChow reels in the last 2 days, which,
Yes.
people are gonna think I'm just shilling for KetoChow these days. But it
I
was so
mean,
fun.
that would be true if you didn't actually like the product.
Right, right. So we did our family taste test of the coconut cream pie. That was fun. Everybody loved it. Levi asked for a second one yesterday, because he liked it so much. And I
That's
will say,
awesome.
after there was a little bit left over from the first one, and I put it in the fridge and I drank it the next day, and I could taste the coconut more the next day. So, I mean, it is still cream pie forward, but I
Sure,
think
sure.
more after the sit in the fridge. And then yesterday I did, my collecting collecting food on the farm.
Yep. You know, you just gotta keep hunting for those keto chow packets
I mean,
everywhere. You never know when they're gonna nest or where they're gonna nest. They're just
yes,
gonna you gotta
yes,
find them.
and
It's
they're
it's
all
a
so
super fun
colorful, you
hide and
never know
seek
what color
game.
you're gonna find.
That's true. That's really true.
I was laughing about that, and I intentionally put a video of Levi drinking his keto chow at the end because he can't eat eggs, but he can have keto chow. Come on, Lindsay.
I'm all done. I'm all done. I give up. I abandon this quest. Okay.
Listening while hit training, that sounds exciting.
That is intense and aggressive, and thank you for the happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't know if we can match the intensity with our
No, I
chat.
definitely can't right now.
I mean,
My
we
throat's
can attempt
struggling
it,
as
but
it
I'm not
is.
sure. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Chris Bear says they had a lot of fun watching those reels. Excellent. Yeah, that was fun. The kids were like, "What are you doing outside?" I was like, "Shh, it'll be
Just look
awesome."
away. Look away from me. Okay? That's what you're doing right now. Trust
Uh,
the process.
Marie loves the coconut cream pie. It is very tasty. And it is definitely different than vanilla. I know, like everyone was like, "Oh, the first taste is vanilla," which there's vanilla in there because it's cream pie.
Sure.
But it has a really unique flavor, I think.
I'm still in timeout from the milk proteins, so I'll find out soon
Rude.
enough, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have an end date in mind?
Not yet. I'm almost 1 month dairy free at this point, which is wild.
That's
Never
great.
thought that I would like slowly start forgetting about dairy to a degree.
Yeah.
But I have an intention to try. I don't know. My hope is after 8 weeks, if my
Yeah.
blood work, like I'm supposed to get blood work done soon, and if there have been no significant changes or shifts,
Yeah.
I am going to continue on dairy free for probably another 4 weeks and then consider adding in some stuff. But I
Yeah.
think that it's ultimately the casein protein in in the milk products, and that has receptors that mimic the thyroid, which
Um,
cause potential problems and whatnot. And since my current issue happens to be the thyroid, we're
mhm.
trying to solve the problem and then move on from there. So,
Interesting. So as far as how you feel after a month, has it changed your life and you could never imagine going back to dairy?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, good. That's one of those things with the elimination diets where you're like, "I'm gonna eliminate coffee and see if it makes me feel better. I sure hope it doesn't make me feel better."
Well, and the thing of it is like I I love cheese. I love the whey protein and the KetoChow using the milk protein and like so much goodness and so easy and so cost effective to
Mhm.
use dairy protein sources.
I
So
know,
cost effective.
I know.
And so right now I'm thinking like if it doesn't make a change, like it's not like I've had any major bloating that has eliminated.
Have you
That's
lost 20
n-
pounds without trying?
no, I have
Oh, darn.
stagnated. I am 100% stagnant.
Okay.
The only thing that has gone down is my enjoyment with food.
Oh, well, that's something.
But I am working with my functional doctor, so
Mhm.
we are going to get to the root cause. And when we do, then we will slowly start to sort out what needs to happen next.
Okay. All right. Well, we're on the edge of our seats waiting to
Me
find
too.
out. I feel like this like you are in the place where I was a year ago or a year and a
Yeah.
half ago, where I'm just like,
Yeah.
"What do I do?" Trying to get it all figured out. And you'll
Well,
figure it out.
yeah. hmm
Mhm.
I hate this place of the game.
It is pretty frustrating because it's time. Like, you have to do something and you can't just do it. You just have to
Right.
do it for a long time.
Right. Right. There are no fast answers when it comes to accurately sorting out what health protocols work for one individual.
Yes, like the lifestyle things and the food things, all of that. It's all about time because and we're so used to in this society a pill that has an immediate effect.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's just not how
100%.
it works with all this lifestyle stuff,
Right. Well, and it's
unfortunately.
it's fun whenever your symptoms or the experience that you have doesn't line up with one specific diagnosis
Mhm.
because most people assume that having a hypoactive thyroid means that you're just tired all the time, like
Right.
you can't do things. And I mean, I feel like my YouTube channel is a testament to the fact that I have boundless energy.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then there's got to be some other possibility floating around, or I need to give enough opportunity for another possibility to make
Yes.
itself known.
Yes. Well, and I've been, working through this type of thing also with, this condition equals these symptoms. And it's so individual when it comes to symptoms. And so, like with the iron deficiency, even within my own self, when I had a ferritin level of 30, you know, a year or 2 years ago, I felt a certain
Mhm.
way. And now, I mean, last I checked, I still had a ferritin level of 30, but I feel so much better with adding the red light therapy in. And so now I'm like, well, yeah, like I just have to reformulate what is meaningful. Like, because I had in my mind, if I feel this way at this level, and if I get the level up, I'll feel this way. But I'm like, no, now I'm still at the same level. I've added something else in, but I feel better. So like it does not compute, you know?
And just as some context for all of our listeners, if you have not seen like any of Neely's iron deficiency things, or if you haven't seen how I've kind of shared a little bit of my current adventure in hypothyroidism, both of our video, like we each have videos
Yes.
um on our channels here. So well, not here. We're on two separate channels. That's what
Yes.
we're doing.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so go check those out for context.
Yes.
Context is king, and
I
that
just
will help
released
tremendously.
I just released a video about iron deficiency and my journey and what has helped and what hasn't helped. And so that has kind of a big overview. It's a very long video as well, but it has all the info in there. You all right?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to exit and then come back in because
Okay.
something went awry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it. Sounds good. Joseph Ramos is here, says, I've tried an NAD plus shot and I feel way better right away. That is fascinating. Like I've shared on my ion layer video, I'm doing the patches of the NAD plus, and I've done two so far. I'm doing them every other day for a couple of weeks. And just, initial reaction. Well, first of all, I came down with a cold right after I started, so that I'm sure that doesn't help. But I got great sleep even having this cold. I have gotten really, really good sleep. And I do think that the patches, affected that. I, sorry, the first day after I applied the patch in the evening, the next morning, well, during sleep, I had more vivid dreams and felt like I slept deeper, and I got a little notification on my Ring app saying that I believe it was my restorative sleep had increased. And I had, like some intense, very vivid dreams that were just a little bit out of the ordinary. Um, my sleep is pretty good these days. And so it's not like it was, garbage sleep and then all of a sudden it's amazing sleep. It was just like that little bit of bump from good sleep to, a little bit better sleep. So I did notice that, and I did notice some more energy in a certain way, even though I was coming down with a cold. Not helpful at all when you're trying to ascertain the effects of something. Oh, now Lindsay's here, but she's indigo Neely. Let's see. Hold on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We can't have two indigo Neelys. There we go. Much better. Okay. Are you all right now? Oh, I can't hear you. What? Yeah, I don't even have a volume thing on underneath your name anymore. How incredibly frustrating. All right, I'm gonna keep talking while you try to figure this out. And you can we can play charades. Anyways, so I do feel like I've noticed some effects from the NAD plus patches. It'll be interesting to do them the next, I think I have 4 left. Um, and when I'm over this stupid cold, uh, and we'll see. But I do think my sleep has gotten better a little bit. Okay, let's see. Risa dug out all the spring flavors from the basement storage. Yeah, I still had a few of the cantaloupe and the butterscotch, and I did have fruity cereal. I think I had all of them actually, because I stockpile. Okay, Shannon is here. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, you have volume again. Can I hear you?
I think so.
Okay, yes, there you are. Wow.
That was an
Technology.
adventure.
Technology is so fun.
Happy birthday
Let's see.
to us.
Da-da-da.
So I lost the chat. I
Oh,
lost video. I lost audio.
so do you have all that back now?
I have everything back.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Jennifer is here. She was one of the winners last week. Thanks again for the marigold collagen. Love cinnamon. Yeah, she got the horchata collagen. Good
Lovely.
stuff. I'm glad it made it to you safe and sound.
Jen
Uh,
Fine, she should be getting her package this coming Saturday. I was not able to get my package shipped off as early as you were.
well,
Life was
okay.
a life in.
Let's see. So we do have giveaways today. We have not mentioned that yet, but we do. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything in the chat. Oh, there you go. Penny says, Lindsay, the cultured dairy is very much worth the try. I was very surprised how much it helped me. I'm assuming talking about the Elroy rye, which of course Lindsay has tried and made and done and all of that. So that would be interesting for you to add, try adding if you add back dairy, other dairy, and it doesn't work for you, adding back some cultured dairy might be a great choice because some maybe can tolerate things differently.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't think that I was struggling with dairy to begin with.
True. Yeah.
So it's one of those moments where it's like maybe the molecular mimicry is happening, but I don't feel symptomatic from it.
Sure.
So is it
Yeah.
it might be worth it for me to take like an L-Reuteri supplement, like the My Reuteri from Dr. Davis. My Reuteri, is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
It might be valuable for me to do that for a period of time and then slowly add back in stuff. I mean, like I used to make milk kefir, I used to make all of the Greek yogurt, all of the skyr, the Elroyderai, like all of it. So
Mhm.
cultured dairy is not something I am unfamiliar with by any
Right.
stretch of the imagination.
Right. Yes. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. And that's back a year ago when I started working with Jonathan Shane. He had me go off dairy for about a month or 6 weeks or something. And it was one of those where it was like, this is just frustrating because I don't feel any better. It's like if I went off of it and I started feeling fantastic, it'd be like, oh man, this is so worth it. But then when you're
Yeah.
like just counting the days until you can add it back because you feel the same and you miss it, so frustrating.
Yep.
You'll get through it.
Yes, indeed. Hopefully. Alleged.
Risa stockpiles too. Yes, yes. She is our people in that way. I had a lot of chocolate malt, butterscotch, cantaloupe, very little of the other two. We'll drink them and reorder. Yeah, now you can, feel safe drinking them because you can go ahead and reorder. Sometimes when they're not available, you're like, well, I can't drink it because then it'll
Yeah.
be gone.
I tell you what, orange cream, that is one to like always hold on to. I love orange cream. And it's one of those that I'm like, I never really think about it. But then it's like, if that's an option, I might choose. I mean, this might be a number 3 slot for me. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not a permanent. It used to be a permanent flavor, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Uh,
Anyways, it seems like it should have
I
earned
don't
its
keep
permanence by
KetoChow
now.
lore in my mind at all times. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't.
What? Okay, we should talk about giveaways. We have two, one from Lindsey, one from me,
Have you shared
and
what you're giving away?
I will share what I'm giving away. So the theme of today's giveaways is electrolytes. Woo!
Yeah, we can make some confetti. Oh, good. We all got confetti. It was
So
a
I
contagion of
have
confetti.
an Element gift bundle for one lucky winner. It is going to include a Yeti from Element.
Ooh.
So fun, as well as let's see, this is a 12-stick variety pack with watermelon.
Ooh.
Yes, thank you. Watermelon, orange, raspberry, and citrus. And then also I am going to throw in a box of my favorite grapefruit. So
Whoa.
lots of yummy electrolytes for the winter, like all the fruity flavors. I mean, it's getting close to summer, and so I figured the fruity flavors is where it's at. So you'll get to try all of those except for the mango chili. I guess maybe I could throw in a couple sticks of that too because I have some. So we have to. We decided last week we have to split and do it only on my and only on your. Yeah. Okay. So
We
to
realized
enter
that
this
that was
giveaway, you have to be on my channel. So if you are over on Lindsay's right now, jump
Scoot.
over to mine, and then you'll be jumping back to Lindsay's when she does hers. So jump over to mine, and in the comment, just leave hashtag element, LMNT, and I will draw a winner here in just a minute. Yes. And then Lindsay will do hers shortly.
Yeah. So don't go anywhere.
Yeah, don't leave.
It looks like Chris. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, same. Orange cream used to be a permanent flavor, but didn't sell well enough, so we switched it to limited edition. I wonder if it sells better as limited edition. I could imagine that there are certain flavors where they would just sell better if people thought they were not going to be around. Yes. I didn't mean to do that. Shannon, make sure you put in the hashtag sign and then the letters LMNT. There we go. Oh yeah, she got it. No, good. I am gonna go get the giveaway set up. You can entertain the troops.
Yeah. So what all were y'all talking about whenever I had to depart to re-enter? Something about NAD plus, your new
Yes.
adventure experiment with the with those not supplements. I mean, they're supplemental.
They are, supplements. Transdermal supplementation.
Transdermal, not to be
Yes.
confused with transatlantic. It's
Yes.
not.
No, definitely not transatlantic. Okay.
How many
Everyone,
minutes do you want to give them?
well, everyone, I think that the Nightbot doesn't start counting the comments until I actually put the keyword in. So I need to remember to do that next time. Everyone who has commented #element, go do it again. Starting now. So when you do yours, Lindsey, make sure you put the keyword in before you tell everyone to comment it.
Okay.
We're still figuring this all out. I mean, we're getting close to the end of the month. You'd think we'd have this figured out by now, but no. Yeah, so I only have 2 entries so far from Marie and Nicole. So if you commented before Marie and Nicole, go do it again to make sure that you're entered. Yeah. Got to make you work for it. This isn't a free giveaway.
This is an engagement giveaway.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get double comments. That's all. Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a game of YouTube hopscotch. Yeah, it's kind of like do you remember
those links, like
follow chains?
Yeah, or link train or something like that.
Yes.
Blog hop. That's what it was. It was a blog hop.
There you go. Yeah, back when blogs were a thing.
I think blogs still are a thing. I just don't know if people actually read them.
I don't know either. I don't read a lot of them.
I think that they're valuable whenever you're trying to like put some information out there and hopeful that like ChatGPT or any of those other what are they they're not technically AI, but whatever those algorithmic answer bots do.
Yes. Yes. I know.
It's helpful for them.
I feel like with AI and ChatGPT, all that stuff,
language model. Language model.
Yes, the AI photo generation. I feel like it's just diluting all content.
I would agree with that
And
because
like something's got to change because I go on to Facebook and I'm just like half of this is just AI garbage.
Yeah. I don't on Facebook, but yeah.
Right. I hardly do anymore, now because it's just like it's half AI garbage. I'm like,
yeah,
this is a total waste of my time. But then there are good things out there, and I don't, want to miss out on like how can we filter out the AI garbage?
Well, and it's like tools that are those advanced language model systems and whatnot. They can be helpful to quickly find an answer to a specific question, but it's also one of those things where it's like the information that it's acquiring, it's just like seeking the most common the least common denominator or something to that effect. It's actually not giving you exactly what something says. Like if you asked it to summarize a blog post, it's not actually going to do that. It's just going to say what someone says about that thing. It's weird.
Yeah. Dustin says that vlogs took over. I totally agree. And I noticed also that once Instagram stories, like Snapchat and then Instagram stories became popular, I feel like vlogs kind of got less popular, like the long form day in the life type things. Because then all of a sudden everybody was doing day in the life content just through Instagram stories. And I don't know if they're going to come back on YouTube. I just don't feel like the vlog scene is as big as it was 5 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so it was like vlogs, story model type. I don't know. We'll see what's next.
I do think that vlogs are still a thing whenever there's a story element that actually engages the person observing it, or receiving it, not observing, but receiving that. So it's like, if I can get something out of your story and it's entertaining to watch, then I'll watch it. But to create that kind of thing all the time, challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. And it used to be that, I mean, it was kind of like watching reality TV, and it was like hanging out with someone in their life, like,
Yeah.
connecting with them on just a really basic, we're just hanging out in real life type level. But now that you can go to nearly any public figure and watch their stories and hang out with them in real life and get their, daily updates, or minute by minute updates of little things that's happening in their regular life, I feel like that kind of just diluted the vlog scene. I don't know.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. You can never keep up with it. That's the thing. And that's why I just keep doing what I'm doing. I don't go and look for trends. I don't try to jump on the next social media platform that everyone's on. Like, I've never even looked at Threads. I'm not even on Twitter or X. Like, I'm not on TikTok. I just keep doing what I'm doing. And if people are interested, great. If not, too bad. That's all I have.
It's still there.
That's all I have to offer. Uh, Keto Simple says, is it just me or has Instagram engagement dropped off a cliff? I just don't pay attention to it enough, I don't think.
One thing Jared and I were talking about was it yesterday morning? Irrelevant information. We were just talking about how creator burnout does seem to be a prevalent situation across every platform right now, because there's just like, people are burnt out from accepting or like receiving all of this content at all times.
Yeah.
And it's like people are needing a break. And then the content creators either have to go harder and do even more outlandish things to get those views. Or they're like, I decide that my mental health is more valuable now. So
yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the winner for the Element Bundle. Charlotte Dunn is the winner. Woo!
Congrats.
I love it when I get a winner on a giveaway that I recognize, from our regular community. That makes me so happy.
I feel like Charlotte Dunn has been part of your comment section for a long time. I know she was part of my comment section for a while. Like,
yes.
Hello.
Absolutely. Hi. Awesome. Okay. Yes. So let me give you the email address to email me at. There we go. So Charlotte, email me at indigoliza@gmail.com and with your address, and we'll get that shipped out. The Fruity Element prize package. Oh, there she is. Yay. Oh yeah. Oh, and your birthday is Saturday. That's perfect.
Awesome.
One of the giveaway winners from last week, she was like, my birthday was April 10th. And I was like, woo.
It's so fun when an April birthday gets to win a birthday gift.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and show yours and get that whatever hashtag or whatever you want to put in?
I would. Okay. So I love my salty tumbler. Like, this thing goes with me everywhere. So I have, in my absolute favorite color, the Alpine Green, a Stanley flip straw tumbler. I mean, no. So
what is my birthday next week?
It's not your birthday yet, ma'am. Not yet. Just gonna say that. But in here I've got the 6 fruity flavors that I currently have access to from Salty. I have not I've got those in there. And then I am also giving the daily Salty capsules.
Nice. The daily minerals version?
Yeah. The daily,
with Dr. Berry's face on it?
That's right.
Yep. It's good. Got Dr. Berry's face on it.
Hey, we could probably put Dr. Berry in the title now that we've said his name 3 times.
And his thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
The picture in the thumbnail. That's going to get the clicks.
100%. Okay, so if you want to win the Salty electrolytes and daily caps, as I drop all the things, hashtag Salty, spelled SALTT. SALTT, sorry.
Yeah.
So We got an
Oh,
element.
and then you have to be over on Lindsay's channel for this one.
Oh, yeah. Go over to Lindsey Murphy.
Hopscotch.
Hop over.
Yep.
Hop over.
If you put that hashtag on mine, it will not be entered automatically. If we could find a way to integrate, that'd be great, but we're not
there yet. Not
And that's
there
okay.
yet.
That is okay.
And it's possible the technology isn't there. So
And it gets us, equal views on both sides, which, hey. Oh, goodness.
let me see if I'm acquiring. So far, I've only got 5 entries.
That looks close to right.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully
Cool.
they're coming through.
Hopefully, we shall see.
Excellent.
Nope. Make sure you're on Lindsey Murphy in order to get those in there, because
Yes.
I do not have some of y'all on there.
They're probably still hopping over.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Anyway, so we're gonna let that run for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but what else is going on? Like,
So
we discussed my non-improvement of dairy.
Right. Let's talk about that some more.
Chris said, if I win, I'll engrave it for myself. Listen, Chris, I'm gonna send you another one to laser engrave for me, because after this one has like been tumped off the edges of all sorts of things, it wobbles like nobody's business. It does not sit proper. Someday I'm gonna have him re-engrave one for me.
Yeah, totally. I cannot believe it's been a year since our trip.
I know, that's nuts.
How has time flown so fast, and why aren't we going again right now?
Because I don't know.
That should happen.
I agree wholeheartly. Was it Monday night? Jared and I and the girls, we were watching one of those National Geographic national parks documentary type videos, and I was like, when do we get to go again? I think it was at Zion National Park, and I was like,
nice.
Well, we barely scratched the surface in Utah. I think we have to go back.
True. It's true.
Also, if we could just like live aboard some sort of a fifth wheel or a trailer of some sort, or get back onto a motorhome and just go touring for about, 8 months, that'd be great. And if we stayed out in the Rockies for snow season, that will make my little heart go pitter patter.
Yeah.
We could go snowboarding out in, all the fun places out there in the Utahs.
Yeah, I know. And we need to do it. Yeah, we're talking about road trip plans for this summer, and still trying to decide.
Are y'all going to be able to with all of the critters?
Yeah, we'll find a way.
I mean, traveling and seeing all of the sights and going and hiking all the places, it's a valuable venture.
I know. We should just bring the goats as pack goats. Hike down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon with her 8 goats. One per person plus a few extra.
Listen, your timing on that one was fantastic. Please make sure that I spit the drink out the next time.
This is my goal in life. Okay. Chris is giving practical advice. If you're serious about going fifth wheel, you really got to get a dually pickup truck. Okay. People will claim otherwise, and they're wrong. Okay.
Okay. So a dually truck is what's known as a big booty Judy in truck world.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
We call them big booty Judies, but in truck world, they just got that extra badonkadonk happening.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give last call for #salty to win the Stanley with Salty and the Salty Daily Minerals with none other than the Dr. Barry, and his face all on there. Look at it. It's his face. He's approved this one. I don't know if he's approved your bottle, but you better go use our links to buy some of these to find out if he has approved your bottle too. So, all right.
If you don't win this one.
If you don't win this one. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Drum roll, please. All right.
To choose a winner. Penny. Congratulations. Good job, Penny. I mean,
I know, another one that we see in our comments all the
there we
time.
go. A contagion of confetti.
This one.
Are we getting balloons? You're getting balloons.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, here we
Nice.
go. Let's show that right
Yay.
there. Congratulations,
Yay.
Penny.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so Penny,
Yeah,
if
those
you
pickup trucks really gotta, bear those baby pickup trucks. It's important to have those wide hips.
email,
That's how it works in, Cars, Lightning McQueen made her world.
That's right.
Oh, yay.
Yay. I'm excited for you, Penny. Give me a little bit of time to get mine out because I am slow on the...
You have things to do? What?
I know.
I don't.
That...
All I do is sit around and mail out giveaways all day. So
my struggle is the fact that my husband is traveling, so everything falls on me when he travels. So
yeah.
And then also, I think last week with the Easter holiday happening, it was one of those things where our tiny little post office is not open all the time,
right.
and they take liberties, it feels like, with certain holidays. And so it's fun.
Oh no. Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna avoid that. I have been Alice who fell down the rabbit hole far too long today. I have been spiraling in my own way. I don't need to go off onto Pixar spiral as well.
No. Yeah. You know it, Dustin. The kids raise themselves around here.
Yeah, it's called free ranging. Duh.
Oh, good. Yeah, free range kids.
That's right.
Oh, goodness. So the big news that if you didn't see my wait, no, it wasn't in that. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. We got ducklings. I was thinking I already put a video out with them, but I haven't. I don't think. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. We got ducklings.
Oh,
and they're so cute. They're ridiculous cute.
Are they runner ducks where they can be dressed up like Aunt Jemima, or not Aunt Jemima, but Jemima Puddle Duck from the Beatrix Potter series?
I think so. Although they do stand up tall and walk and run a little bit, and their wings are so tiny.
They're not going to make good fryers.
They're so cute. They're so cute. Anyways, I'll have videos coming out soon.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Ducklings. Yeah, we got 8 to start out. They should be all females. But
all of a sudden, whenever Neely has 700 ducks, we will know they were not all females.
Yes. Apparently, they're really good layers, and they seem very hardy compared to the chicks, because we also got a bunch of chicks that no one cares about anymore because we have ducks. But they seem very hardy, and we've had them running around and giving them a little dish of water, and they jump in and swim and then jump out. They're so funny.
It's funny how they just do the things they're hardwired to do.
Yes. Oh no, and they are made for water. It is crazy. So different from the chicks. Yeah.
Who are like, what is this? I will put my face in and drown.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Miriam wants to spend her entire life in Cars Land at Disneyland, California. I think Levi probably would be happy to join her there. Yes.
Solid.
It is kind of funny to go down the natural rabbit hole with certain Disney worlds. And you're like, okay, so, anything with animals, when you go down the natural, oh, well, that animal eats that animal. How's that going to work out, in the Lion King world? I mean, anyways.
You know what I find funny is the movie Zootopia was one of those where it was just we're recognizing that this is all ridiculous.
Yeah, their take on the nudist colony
Oh my
was
goodness.
so
Hilarious.
funny. So funny.
Let's anthropomorphize everything.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Okay, if you had to choose a Disney movie that or a Disney Pixar film, let's go that direction because there's so much confusion about a Disney movie. What would be one that you would be able to watch over and over again? I have
Wall-E.
3. Oh my gosh, that was my first. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Wall-E
Wall-E,
first.
yeah. There's not a lot of annoying dialogue. It's just peaceful.
It's just pure
dialogue.
cultural
It's not dialogue.
commentary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus,
Definitely
Wall-E
Wall-E.
is so cute. I
Yeah.
love
It's
Wall-E.
such a good message
For sure.
that I feel like we've gone away from in society since then.
100%.
Or at least Disney has.
Yeah, yeah. I also love Big Hero 6.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one, and I love Up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Up. I like Up okay. I like Big Hero 6, except that they're trying to formalize medicine as if you could program an AI that knows exactly what everyone needs.
That's that's
I'm not
fair.
for that. At least Baymax had a good heart. I
Yeah.
can't say that, the other AI is going to have a.
No, I agree.
I mean,
I agree
he
there.
gave the kid medical intervention without consent.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. So,
But the kid's also a minor. So if his aunt gave consent, does that sort of
But she
like
didn't.
She didn't. You're right. You're right. When you're right,
I guess
you're right.
his older brother designed it, right? So I
Yeah.
guess he gave consent. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just not for some AI giving my children medical intervention without,
I agree. I will agree with that. But also they got to be superheroes.
Right. So
Because of science.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Coco is also a good one.
Oh,
The
that one
music
is so
good on
cute.
that one. I love it.
Yeah, that one is cute.
The kids watched that a few times, but it's not one that they watched over and over. And I wouldn't mind it. Okay, this one is not Disney Pixar, but I was raving to you about it on Marco Polo. The Wild Robot.
I still have not rented it from the Amazon yet.
It's DreamWorks. It is the best kids movie I have seen in a decade.
It has to be seen.
No,
I must put it on the list.
Exaggeration. The Wild Robot, so good. It has themes of motherhood. It caring for people who are not like you, not just being in your own tribe. It is fantastic. Everyone needs to go watch that one. Yes. Chris Bear.
You have an assignment.
And Dustin agree. Yeah.
Loved it.
Finding Nemo is a good one. That is one that Autumn really liked when she was little, and we watched it so many times. That and Cars. It's we can quote those movies, no problem.
You touched the butt.
Yeah. Yeah. I said that to Charity just the other day about something.
42 wallaby wasted me.
Exactly. Moana, 3 or 4 times a day for a year. Oh Lord.
I still have not watched the second Moana actually, so
it was not.
I don't know that I'm really missing out on much. So
no, I was very unimpressed with Moana 2. Very unimpressed. Yes, Moana 1 was good. Very good. Let's see.
Except
Love
the message of completely ignore everything your parents say, think, do, feel, disrespect them entirely. That's one area where I'm like, that message I don't like.
Sure. Yeah, there is that theme in a lot of Disney movies where it's like the parents are idiots and you need to go find your own way, and then maybe they'll come around at the end.
Yeah. That is not something I can get behind.
Right. Did your kids get into Frozen when that was All the Rage.
Yes. You mean the movie that came out when Molly was born? So that's what we watched.
Oh,
She was born.
oh wow. Yeah. I
And
thought it was a fine movie, but not to watch 10,000 times.
yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Up is definitely a punch in the gut in the beginning for sure.
I love how Ellie and Carl, they're just opposites.
I'm H2O intolerant.
Oh, you
Oh,
guys
that's
made me
funny.
ink.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a good movie.
My kids repeat the mine all the time.
Very funny. Very funny. Let's see.
I bet he's not gonna show himself or show yourself and say that to you.
To my face. Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to think if there's any. We watched Mufasa. It was fine. It was
Yeah,
fine.
I felt like the music was substandard, honestly, for me. I didn't love that.
Yeah, I
But
expected more from Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I liked the
Encanto
Encanto
was
better than
good.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I did like Encanto, and the music in that one was fantastic.
Yes, the music there was so fun. So fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we still sing it to this day all the time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, do we have anything else besides Disney movies to talk about for the last 10 minutes of our time?
Hey, I got us off at the dairy thing. So I feel
That's
like that's a
true.
win.
We could
That's a
circle back
win.
to the dairy. Let's talk about it more.
That's
Oh, okay. I will give a teaser. I have a giveaway coming up this week with Equip, and I have a giveaway coming up with Dr. Davis and his supplements. It is going to be a very big giveaway. I was like, because I reach out to these companies and I'm like, hey, you want to do a giveaway for my birthday month? And they're like, yeah, we'll do this. And it is like, you want to win this package.
So can
It's
I
gonna be
enter that
cool.
one?
What?
Can I enter that one with the Dr.
mean?
Davis?
Wait, you said I couldn't enter yours, so no, you can't enter mine.
My birthday's already passed though. It's belated. Therefore, it's like an obligatory entry.
That's true. And I do
I can
still have
argue
a couple other
anything.
giveaways. I have a couple other giveaways that might bleed into May because I just couldn't fit them all in April. So I did one red light giveaway. I have 2 more red light giveaways that are coming up. I know, crazy. I'm trying to think if there's more. There's going to be a sale with Equip coming along with the giveaway. So
Look alive.
be ready for that. Yeah.
Sounds
That's
great.
it.
We're also next week is our final week of April. So our
Yes.
final week of our live stream giveaways for the birthday month.
Yep.
So do not miss it. You must be present to win. You must be willing to bounce back and forth between both live streams,
Yep.
depending on which giveaway prize you want. Be
Yes.
prepared. Be
Yep.
prepared. Dun, 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 dun.
Way to bring it full circle.
I can't with me. I'm too much.
I just looked up this movie because I was trying to remember what movie this was. We watched this when I was a kid, and looking back on it, I was like, that was not very appropriate for us to watch when we were kids. But there's a Dr. Poole says something about you have a dangling participle. And the guy, turns around and zips up his pants. I was just thinking about that after, doing an English lesson. And I couldn't remember what the name of the movie was. And so I had to Google it. And I found it was Oscar. And anyways, we haven't watched that movie in years, but that's a funny one. It's very funny. Let's see. All right. I think we should probably just wrap it up here.
We should.
Minutes early, or else we'll get on to something else and it's gonna,
we're gonna spiral down and it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm not fine.
Yes, but we will be back next week, same time, same place, and with more giveaways, to be determined. And,
It did
you
it
got it.
finally.
You got it. Yay. All right.
See y'all
Bye,
later.
everybody.